Oh, wait a minute. And I think we're live now. Party.
Quiet.
I'm digging that music.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like sax. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
He's not talking. Bill hung.
Who's
Where am I-
got the
who's-
YouTube
who's-
feed
is
on?
it-
Can't hear you, Bill.
You can't hear me now?
I'm not talking.
Wait.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
Hold on. No, not me.
Heron.
Yes, it is Bill. Did
Okay.
you notice? See, it's Bill. He must be
Bill,
like-
fix it.
How can I fix it? I can't. Can you all hear me now?
No, I said Uncle Bill. I
Can you
should
hear
say
me
Uncle
now?
Bill.
You got to turn the audio off on another
On the
window.
YouTubes.
And
There's Ken.
Yeah, pause the YouTube.
God, it's hard to find good help these days.
Oh, he's got YouTube going on another page. Kids like, Jesus, man, this isn't very humorous.
I don't know.
No, this is really annoying. Uncle Bill, kill the YouTube audio. It's easy.
No, it's this one. See, I have to mute his microphone in order to stop it. And then if I unmute him, see what?
He's acting
Wait.
like there's
Oh
nothing
no,
wrong
now
with
it's
this.
just staying muted. I can't unmute him.
That is,
That's
you got that
probably
deer,
for the
deer in the
best.
headlight look now.
Oh,
Needs-
okay. Bill muted himself. That's what it says.
The needs of the many
Okay,
outweigh
so
the
anyway,
needs of the few. Or the one.
Jody's here. 4-6 aerial photography. Steven Drones, Drone Effects, Northside Hawk, Dominic. Jody's already I got to go ahead and read this one. Yeah, when I was little, I did not like vegetables, but now that I'm older, they're pretty good. When I'm done with them, I just put them back in the wheelchair. But I'm punch. Okay, Lauren Dunauer's here. Leonard Oglesby, Angel's here. Flying Flint Media, Cove Action. As you can see, Mr. Heron's down here. Alec Escarado is here. I hope I said that right. Escardo, right? Escardo. I hope I didn't say it didn't butcher your name too bad. Please don't get upset. Charles Galuski, Fly Zone Drones. Artco Drone Solutions. Bill is back. Curtis Dart is in the house. Mr. JRC's, I see. Jim's droning. Charles Galuski, Mr. JRC. Lake Pilot, everybody's here. 107 Drones, Old Fargo Drones, and Scott Nadeau. I think I've about hit everybody. All right.
You know, I could. You want to know why I
Good.
couldn't figure it out? I didn't have any other windows open. I only had the one window. My cell phone. I forgot that I had like 2 hours ago. You know, you put it up there, and it was just in the background. And when the show started, it just started, and it was sitting right over.
yeah,
all right.
started playing.
Dumbass. Okay,
Fixed.
here we go.
Sorted it.
We're okay now. We're okay now. So,
Hi, Ken. Ken doesn't
Oh,
feel
good.
good.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we can.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I got a COVID booster today, and it's starting to kick in with
Kick
the
in.
side effects. So I don't know how long I'll be here.
Well,
Cool.
that's cool. I
Yep.
myself also got the bivalent booster today. I also got a Hep B shot today, and I also got a flu shot today. But as I told the gentleman before we went live, I'm ready to party.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I got the flu shot as well today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
it's-
got to do both coming up here.
Maybe
I
it
have
was
a couple of gigs. They require Santa has to have a flu shot.
Nice.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
it wasn't Hep B. Maybe it was Pep B.
I know. I had Alaskan COVID about 20 days
It
ago.
was a whole shot full of cocaine. Here, liquid cocaine.
Yeah.
Ow. Anyway, but it's not an energy drink or anything, but I actually feel better than I did before. Okay, so first corny drone joke. Really, let's see. Let me we got them from this one channel. Okay. Getting my drone struck in a tree isn't the worst thing that happened to me today, but it's definitely up there.
Okay, I'm gonna scratch that one off my
Okay.
list.
Okay.
We got a whole. We must have the same website. My friend's drone business closed down recently, but I heard it really didn't take off.
Yeah, I saw that one. I didn't like it.
Wait a minute. Did you hear about the shop that sells sentient drones? They're flying off the
Flying off the
shelves.
show.
You know how to get a one-armed drone.
What, Chris?
Huh?
You know how to get a one-armed drone pilot out of a tree, don't you?
Wave at him.
You wave at him exactly.
Trees are dicks.
Trees are dicks.
Well, we didn't say they were the best drone jokes in the world. Go ahead.
I had a bunch of people calling me a pervert because I was flying my drone at the beach. So from now on, I got to wear clothes.
I can't unerase that. I don't know.
Yeah, because everybody has that image in their face. Look, Santa Claus down the beach.
Santa Claus.
Marvin, did you see that naked leprechaun running down the beach?
A leprechaun. Leprechaun.
Quick, it's the order.
One of my personas.
Oh, there's Captain
What do you call a priest? What do you call the priest that flies? A priest that flies. A predator drone.
Yeah, most of them are.
Okay, I'm not going to say any for a while. Y'all just keep telling them. I'm going to start getting some people.
Why are drone pilots considered snobs?
Huh.
Why?
Because they look down on everyone.
I read every drone joke on the internet today. I think.
Why do so many drone pilots get pictures of mermaids? Because they're aerial photographers.
Ariel the mermaid. Come on, hey.
My little mermaid.
What time is it?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the. Here's Art's got the other one. Here we go. My dad bought a $1,400.
Hang in there, Ken,
drone.
man.
Bought a $1,400
Hang in there,
drone the
man.
other day. He said, if this thing crashes, you'll see a drone man cry.
I just don't have the energy to keep up with this.
That's cool, dude.
I don't know if I have the energy to keep up with this, Ken.
Crawl
This
into
is...
But don't let me stop you. Don't let me stop you. I'm really out of it.
It might be for the best.
I got one
Could
for
be
you. Why
better
did
off.
It just like
Could be
hit you
better
like a flu kind of would hit you, or
Yeah, it's creeping up on me. Every time I get a shot, I get the Moderna. It's not Moderna. If you have a severe reaction with vaccination, COVID vaccination, that means your immune system is working properly.
yeah,
So,
yeah, that's
But
what they
affect
say.
everybody
That's
differently.
I guess
it's reacting and creating the antibodies in your body to keep you from getting the sickness.
I wish I understood
Does that
the
mean
science
I'm in deep
behind
shit
the
then
bullshit,
because I'm having fun?
but I don't know.
the
Yeah,
vaccination,
probably.
the vaccination doesn't necessarily keep you from getting the virus. It keeps you from dying. That's what it does.
Yeah.
Keep
Exactly.
lessens
Yeah.
the
I
effect.
still caught it when I came back from Vegas, man. And I was only 2.5 months in from my last shot when I caught it.
So you went to Las Vegas where all the prostitutes are, and you got COVID, and you're surprised.
I think
There's more than prostitutes.
I think it was the
Oh,
wax
you're right.
We have the
You're right. I
championship
apologize. There's
WNBA
also
team.
drunks.
I think it was the wax museum.
And Elvis impersonators. What?
And water, $1.
No, we have a lot.
Why
of
did
good
the I
other
got one here.
shows.
Why did the military name its new drone system Caitlyn Jenner?
Oh God!
Because it's unmanned.
Oh,
Oh, man.
oh,
I like that one.
wow.
Come on, it's
We
clever.
could hold up like cards with like 1 to 10, you know. And
So
Yeah.
oh god.
Yeah.
Great show, Bill. We'll see you next week, guys.
Oh hell.
yep,
I
roll
asked
the
bank-
outro.
I
Yes,
asked,
Papa.
asked the bank
Roll
for
the
a loan
outro.
to open a pizza delivery by drone business. They refuse. said my business case was just pie in the sky.
I'm running out of jokes now because you're using all the ones
I have a great non-drone joke here.
Okay, go for it.
Did you guys know that my penis is in the Guinness Book of World Records?
No, sir,
No.
we did not.
Yeah, the librarian then made me take it out.
I only know one like really super dirty joke.
Okay.
Okay.
Are there any ladies in here?
There are
no.
a couple. I see
Yeah,
Susan in the
probably
house.
is.
Yeah,
Quite a
Susan's
few.
in here.
They knew what they were in for.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
can-
that's why it says that, they had to have a ticket.
It's really, it's really bad.
What, baby?
Okay.
All right.
Don't listen, girls.
How do you make a woman sound like a dolphin? You just get the tip of your dick near her asshole, and she starts going.
Ah.
That's the only one I know.
Oh, that's a
All
good
right, y'all
one.
tell some jokes. I gotta go see what Erico needs.
Oh God! Hey, you want to see a joke that I bought today?
Let's see a joke you bought today.
I'll show you a joke that I bought.
Okay.
And then you have to guess. Then you have to guess how much I paid for it.
Is it better than that FX pilot thing from or whatever that thing was? That pile of shit.
Is it made of,
Satellite
is it made of styrofoam?
shit.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all tangled up. Oh, there.
Oh,
Phantom?
wow. Which one is that? 3, 4, 2.
It's a Phantom. It's a Phantom 3 Advance.
Phantom 3 Advanced.
Yeah.
You paid about $350 for it.
I got.
What came with it?
Oh, tangled.
Batteries. And
I feel like force good.
and this case, this backpack case with it. How much did I pay?
Two
Controller too, obviously, right?
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
Two.
Shoot match.
Any guesses?
350.
Say
$50. No, $500.
I said $350.
350.
$250.
You're right the first time. $50.
No, really?
Oh, what a deal!
Wow.
That's totally the perfect frickin',
So I could have 10 of them
that's a
Hello, Sam.
that's a stunt drone right there.
for $500.
Well, no, the
Bring out
reason
the
why
stunt
I
double.
bought it, the reason why I bought it was because I needed those intelligent batteries for my actual stunt drone.
Okay, all right.
Actual
Which we've all seen.
It's
Yeah.
a Phantom 3 standard.
Mhm.
And that one I got for free with my cop car.
Oh, cool.
Was it already in the trunk?
When I bought the cop car, he's like, "Oh, you're into drones, huh? I got one. You want it?" Yeah.
Okay.
It was working. There was nothing wrong with it.
It needed firmware and stuff. I resurrected. No, it flew. It was fine. It just needed a battery. The controller was fine. But I'm wondering what to do with it because I'm not going to use it to film stuff.
The stunt drone.
I was thinking about setting it on fire and seeing how long it would stay in the air.
That would be cool.
But the propellers would melt from the heat. So I actually do have carbon fiber propellers for Phantom 3 that I could put on there.
Won't they
And it
still
would
burn?
fly a
though?
little bit longer. Yeah.
Kind
What do you
of
think?
burn?
You get a little longer, yeah. You
How
wouldn't
about
get-
you just
they'll still go.
and draw and push the hammer, push it straight up
Have
until
somebody make
it
some.
melts, and then you get that whole tumble coming down.
have
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
make
Then it
some
would be a
aluminum.
comet coming down.
Yes.
I think
Now,
for a
would people-
project like this, it'd be worth
would-
trying to get some aluminium.
That's what I said.
Aluminum
Aluminum
prop.
props.
Would
Make some
people get
homemade
upset
prop for it.
if I posted that? Would people get upset saying,
Yes.
"Oh, I could have
Yeah,
had
yeah.
that drone"? Okay, they always do that. But I really want to do that.
Go
It's your
for it.
drone. It's your drone.
It's your drone.
It's
You
your
do
drone.
whatever you want.
You're
know?
damn
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
That's
damn
right.
right.
Yeah,
We'll be
you know.
there to laugh with you. Trust
It's
me.
like
Yep.
Shaq. You're damn.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to sweat. I'm getting near the end of my
He's sweating.
ability to be on here with you.
Oh, that's
But
cool. But we're
I'm
glad
gonna
you
hit the
came by.
sack. But and I know it's adult humor night, but I just want to tell you that this damn thing is fun. You
Yeah.
you guys have this?
This thing, Ken?
I
Yeah,
have to. I'm trying
This
to
is the
trade my
most fun I've had
Skydio
with my
2
clothes
for-
on in years.
it's
Avada!
really it's the range is astonishing. I don't have
Yeah.
I'm using it with the V2s. I don't have the DJI goggles 2 with
Goggles
it,
2 are
although
awesome.
they are awesome. But I'm also flying it with this and not the
Oh, me
motion
too.
control.
Me too.
Yeah,
And
okay,
Lori.
good.
It's actually this is actually Lori's anyway, but yeah. We're using the RC like you because she's gonna fly a manual eventually. For real.
Are those the bumpers on there? Are those Kendono bumpers?
They are.
What are they? They're ribbed
are.
riders, aren't they? Isn't that what they're called?
Yeah,
Ribbed
but I got them in
riders?
neon orange because all my skins on my drones and stuff are neon orange, and I asked him if he
Hey,
had them. He's like,
maybe you can tell me how to put them on.
yeah. So you start with the triangular section. They're symmetrical. It doesn't matter. Left is right, right is left.
Right? You put. I tried to do that. I tried to
Stuff
put
the
the.
triangle on first, and then wrap them around, and those clips, these clips on the backside, they'll hook on. It's a bit of
Do
a
you have to-
bitch.
Do you have to force it a little bit?
You got to work it a little bit, yeah. Yeah. It's gonna take
Should
a
I
little
use
bit
some
of effort.
lube?
No, no lube.
Lube is always
That's what she
preferable.
said. No
They
lube.
used to come
Okay.
already
I was
loaded.
worried about these clips. I was worried about these clips being too close to the propellers, but they're not. But you know,
By the way,
a lot of things are close to the propellers there.
well, it's
would
tight
you guys?
tolerance.
Would you like a drone exclusive?
Sure.
Sure. Yes.
I'm talking with a company to be unnamed that is working on a propeller that will bring the noise down on the Avada.
How is it
Oh.
even possible on a ducted design?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, from what I understand, it wouldn't take much to be a big difference. You know, so
No, they're
instead of
loud as
sounding like
hell.
it's going to sound like an F-14, it's going to sound more
You
like
can
a
hear it a mile away.
Right,
Yeah.
but the trick is between noise and efficiency. That's the line.
right.
Yeah.
You
What
don't want
about you couldn't redo the PIDs and get it to do any better?
No.
I don't care how loud it is, honestly. I just like the fact that it rips.
Mm-hmm.
Who's flying acro these days? Raise your hand if you're flying acro. None of them.
Chris does
Of
a
course
little.
you are, Chris. Of course you are.
When I get to fly, it's been a while.
When Lori gets
Yep.
there, I'll let you know, Ken, because Lori's gonna get there. I won't, but she will.
Okay.
What's the truth to the Avada being underpowered?
It's held back right now. They're gonna open it up a little bit.
But I didn't really see that the motors were all that to begin with.
They're gonna open it up a little bit. It's
The
rumor.
problem is here. I can tell you what my theory is, and my theory is that since it's a new drone and they don't want to do a lot of DJI Care insurance payouts,
They're holding it back.
they're holding it back while people get used to it. Then they'll have a firmware update where
There's a rumor that sport mode is gonna get snottier, and then I would imagine manual will get a little snottier. But it's not.
They may have
it's-
learned that
it's great
lesson,
fun
lesson from the original FPV.
as a Cinewhoop. I mean, it's so cool to have a Cinewhoop that you can just let go of this. You can just let go of the
Yeah.
second lock.
I'm gonna be flying mine through a brewery soon.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Lori and I love
All right, you
abandoned
guys.
buildings, so she's excited.
All right,
to fly
thank
through
you,
abandoned
sir.
buildings.
Thanks
Feel
for the
better.
invite.
Yeah, feel
I'm
better. Ken.
sorry, couldn't hang out longer, but I'm gonna go pass out now.
All
Feel
right.
better, man.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right.
We'll get more
Nice to
perverted
meet you,
now that
Ken.
you're leaving.
Fluids, lots of
Oh.
fluids.
Hi, Ken.
Water.
Okay, see what? Who? Okay, I heard somebody but didn't see him. Who was that?
That was Angel, I think, saying,
Oh
Good to
yeah,
meet
before-
you. He
before
never
you
met
take
you.
off, what did you think of Bob's Parthenon footage? You showed it on your show, I heard.
Oh yeah, oh
The green.
yeah. That thing's run down. We got a brand new one in Nashville.
Nice.
That's
That was
Hey,
awesome, man.
Bob
All right.
Goldfart's the
Don't
guy
take
that
care of
actually
anything.
shot the video. Is the reason I said that. Anyway, you get to feeling
See you
better.
guys. All right,
Feeling
thanks.
better, Ken.
All right.
Bye, Ken.
Peace.
All right. Well, we got 20 minutes out of him. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think he was coming because he said that it was bothering him so bad.
He really
So,
wanted to show you
what-
the He wanted to show you his new Phantom.
Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, we did that one. Oh, wait. Did you hear the Germans now have breakfast delivery drones? They call them Luftwaffles.
Luftwaffles. Yeah. Okay, along those lines, did you know that Bounty Paper Towels has introduced a drone that will retrieve a TV remote from anywhere in your home?
Really?
It's called the Clicker Picker Upper.
All right, I got an edgy one here for you. It's not a drone joke, but it's kind of a cute joke that I was told when I'm long time ago. It was about a little boy and a little girl that lived next door to each other. And there was like a row of pine trees, and then there was this one little section of fence where the little boy and the little girl could actually come up to each other and speak, from each side of their properties. And as they got older, they would kind of skip by and see each other playing. And, finally one day the little boy walked up to the fence and the little girl came up to the fence and they introduced themselves, and we'll just leave it little boy and little girl for now. So anyway, finally got to be, the boy got to the little age where he got a little oomph to him, and he was like, well, he just wanted to tell that little girl he was better, and he's like, well, I just want to let you know, my daddy drives a nicer car than your daddy. And he points over and, it's pretty nice. It's let's say a Honda 4-door car or something other. And then, she's like, and she laughs and she points over in her driveway, and her mama's driving a Ferrari and her dad's driving like Chuck's truck, a big, Raptor thing. And so he's like, he's all upset and everything, and he's all pissed off and everything. So a couple days go by and he sees her coming by again. So he's pointing, he comes over and says, come here. He says, I got to tell you something right now. He said, my house is nicer than your house. And he points over and he says, lean over here and look. He said, and it's this huge, single level ranch style house, very pretty, very nice and everything. And she just kind of snickers and laughs, and she goes, your house isn't anything like. And so she says, lean over here and look. And it's one of these big 3-story houses, like Southern plantation style houses. He's livid now. He's just pissed. He says, I'm going to talk to my daddy, and I'll meet you back here in 3 days' time. And so they leave. They part company, and she's like, well, I don't know. This guy's crazy. I don't know what's going on. He's just weird. So anyway, 3 days later, here comes him, and he's like, chest stuck out, and he's just strutting up to that fence. Boom, 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 boom. And he gets to the fence, and she looks at him, and she goes, well? And he goes, ha, 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 ha. And he pulls down his shorts and he pulls down his underwear and he points at it. And he goes, I bet you ain't got one of these. And the little girl's like, oh. And she goes running in the house. And he's just standing there. He's proud of me. He says, I finally got her. About 30 minutes goes by. The little girl comes walking back out to the fence, and she's up there and the tears, they're dried away, and she's just grinning. He's just still standing there in all his glory, dun, 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 what do you got for me? And he says, okay, what are you going to say? She says, okay. So she pulls up her skirt and she pulls down her panties and she points out and says, see this? He says, yeah, I see that. Says, my mommy says, as long as I got one of these, I can have all of those I want.
That's an old joke.
That's really old. That's why I was going to pull that one out. All right. Anybody else? Had you not heard that before? Anybody?
No.
Yeah.
I know Bill did.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys heard, my wife fell down a couple weeks ago and hit her head, and it didn't seem like it was serious.
Right now, really unfunny so far.
Really? Well, then my daughter called and she says, so, Dad, how's Mom's head? And I said, well, I've had better.
I stand corrected. That was pretty good.
Now it's another image I can't get out of my head.
You
out 3, Bob. One more and you're out.
We got to find another. We got another one to slow us down here. They're posting some in the chat too. But I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
no, I
stay-
saw.
I'm trying to stay away from the political and destructive ones and go with kind of like fly drones like we do.
Yeah.
The salmon
All
road.
right, let's see.
Wait a minute. The drone
There's some
on
gnarly
Mars
ones.
ran over a feline organism. That's right. Curiosity killed the cat.
Killed the cat.
Curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, that's one of mine. Okay,
Good one.
I'm running out of jokes.
Why didn't
Curiosity, you guys,
in the chat?
you do understand
Oh,
Curiosity is the name of the drone on Mars, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
just checking. The joke makes no sense otherwise.
Figuring it
All
out.
right, here we
It's actually a helicopter, isn't it? Technically. I think.
I was searching for drone jokes, and I came up with a lot of jokes about male bees.
Yeah. Those are
For
kind of cool
example.
too, though. Those are cool
Yeah,
too.
for
though.
example, the male bees were unhappy with their lot, so they decided to stop fertilizing the queen. They had the usual demands, larger honey rations, shorter hours, etc. The worker bees tried to negotiate, but it was too late, and the hive never recovered. Thus, it became the first beehive destroyed in a drone strike.
But,
Yeah.
What? It's a clean joke.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
clean.
A drone is
That's a-
flying over my city.
What is-
I bet it is doing a CT scan. It's terrible. These are fucking terrible.
yeah, there was some reference here.
All right, you want another bee joke?
Yeah, go for it. I'm
Okay.
trying to find a good one.
A male drone bee ejaculates with such force. So now we're back to the dirty side here. It causes his genitals to explode, resulting in his death. One such bee, upon learning this, took a vow of celibacy and swore off sex forever. When news reached the queen, she scoffed and said, "How unbecoming of him." Becoming.
Ta-da-da. We need Art
rim shot.
with his drum machine.
Oh,
Little sound
Oh, I got-
effect thing
Better bring
there.
Art in
You
and
need
get
a
the
rim
sound
shot
effects.
there,
see
you
it.
know?
Drone.
Yes.
Okay, wait, here it is. You ready? Oh, that's
Yeah.
not it.
I'm typing in drone joke memes and see if I find anything.
Speaking of Art,
Oh.
you see his joke?
Huh? What?
You see Art's joke?
Yeah, he had a joke
Where's
in there. I
He has a
did
joke
see
in there,
that.
yeah. There you go.
What do you call it? Oh yeah, Angel did that right before we went live. What do you call it when the police shoot down your cocaine drone? A crackdown.
A crackdown. Yep.
Johnny
Wait a
Drone
minute, wait a
Flyer's got a good one there too. He,
My ex told me this. Why are the men the smartest when they're having sex? Because they're plugged into a genius.
That's cute.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
I'm making sure my
That's
wife's
why
not
she-
around. I'm making sure my wife's not around to see this.
Hey, Johnny, that's why she's an ex.
Right.
Hey Thomas, what's up, buddy? We're telling jokes, and we've gotten to the portion of
Oh, I
the
heard
show
the Price
where
is
we're
Right
tending to
sound.
tell some adult
Boom,
jokes.
boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so are we going to go? Where do you want to go? We want to go.
Ready to
more
go.
corny drone
I'm out of
jokes?
jokes. That,
Wait a minute.
I used
Okay.
my stash.
I have 0.
We have 2 minutes.
Oh,
to
he's
6.
he's right. Look. The actual the Curiosity is
Ingenuity.
the like the mothership, the rover, and then Ingenuity is the helicopter.
Ah.
We have somebody watching
Yes.
from
But the
Philippines.
joke works better when we do it this way.
Why he's such a downer. God, don't ruin the jokes. Hey, I don't have a joke. I have a story.
Let's hear it.
Go for it. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, it has to do. You'll see. First of all, I came home recently, and I saw this. I don't know if you see my background changing.
Okay, yeah.
Can you see
Pile of
that?
drones.
Drone sex going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to
Drone
keep them apart. You got to be
Air to
careful
us.
with these guys. You
Air
keep
to
them in
us.
separate bags or
I'll
whatever.
buy
Or
the baby.
the Air 2S will attack, your Mini 2. And it's kind of a little screwball, peanut butter whiskey, squirrel, and some wine. That's what happens.
I gotta give Alex a ridge. Hang on.
So I thought it was just a joke, but the drone was like flying bad after that. It just like
Did you see this?
lethargic and,
Unstable.
lethargic and slow, and
Needed a nap.
here it is right here. And I've been wondering what's wrong with it.
Napping
Wait a
a
minute.
cigarette.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Right here on camera, ladies and gentlemen.
Giving birth.
Oh my gosh! Look what happened.
Is that a drone with an NFC chip in it? Oh my God!
Yeah, I have one of those silly ass things too.
Yeah. What the color though? I don't know. I don't think my Air 2S is the father. I think it's probably.
Ooh, I have
There might have been a,
silly ass things too.
Look at the color.
Yeah, I have the orange one.
Chuck
I
has a
think-
lot of orange-colored drones, so
Okay.
They might have snuck into the house. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know now is this is a slut.
I'm gonna reprogram this and put just
Why
my
do
straight
gorillas
on.
have big nostrils and Crash Jones?
I'm gonna put my
drones?
straight on YouTube.
Ever see the
channel
size of their
just
fingers?
using an NFC programmer.
I don't get that one, but
Because you can't work the controller with the huge fingers. So that's why they're always picking their nose, and then they can't. You know, you've ever played with your phone and you've typed the wrong thing because you got big hands? That's what he was making a joke
Every
about.
day.
no.
so
I
I got
have
it.
tiny. I buy gloves in the little girl department at Walmart.
Oh, go. Yeah.
What's that got to do with picking your nose?
I don't know.
Oh, he's just-
I don't know.
You can pick your friends, you know.
You can pick your nose.
You know what you do when your nose goes on strike, right?
Yeah.
Pick it.
Oh, wow.
All right,
Oh,
here's a
okay.
good one. Here's a good one.
I was on a Dixie
One
Riddle
time-
Cup, I think.
One time, my cat chased down a drone and brought it to me. The drone's owner accused me of theft. In my defense, I said it wasn't stolen. It was purchased.
Yeah. Ooh.
Was it
You know,
on
I saw
Catherine
the
Day?
one and it disturbed me.
God.
Did
It could have
that happen on
been
Catherine
purloined.
Hello, Greg.
These are supposed to be bad jokes.
Keep telling jokes.
Sammy, hello. Sam
If you don't keep telling
Yep.
jokes, I got to tell a joke.
Hey, Greg.
Please do.
Oh,
No, this one's an interesting joke, but
Let's
it's
talk
more
about
off
Osmo
color
Level
than it
6
is on
tomorrow.
color. Yeah. Look, Chuck, tell us a joke.
Bill,
Yeah.
get it?
Do you know how many mechanical engineers it takes to eat an armadillo?
Mm.
It takes 3 mechanical engineers to eat an armadillo.
Why is that?
It takes 2 to watch the road for traffic, and it takes 1 to eat the armadillo.
Since when do mechanical engineers do road work?
That's a mechanical engineer joke, clearly.
Wow.
I forgot we got a mechanical engineer on the panel.
We can-
We did.
Uh,
Oh, really? We have one of those.
Sorry about that, Chuck. I should have said civil engineer.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, civil engineer.
It doesn't matter. You get 5 engineers in a room.
All
None
right.
of them agree
Here
with
we
one
go.
another.
So
None of them drive a train, you know. I don't know.
I thought I was
You
going to get to
know?
drive the damn train. I really did. I got screwed.
all
School
right,
was
here
way
we go.
harder
This
than
one's-
I thought. Just
this
driving the
one's
train
going-
wouldn't
this
take all
one's
that
going-
damn calculus
this
and
is
shit.
to let you know how off color we're going to be willing to go tonight. There were 3 sons,
Okay.
right? 3 sons. Okay, so the father, they had all come of age. There were triplets, right? And there, the father had his, of course, favorites. The first son came up and he was 18 years old. He was the firstborn, favorite of the father. He said, "All right, son, I'm going to give you this brand new thoroughbred racehorse that's already won 10 races. I'm going you to take it out into the world. I want you to sell it and get some money for it. I want you to come back and tell me what you made for it, because I think after you've done that, you'll be ready to go off into the world on your own and be a man." So the guy goes off, and it turns out that it's really from a good bloodline and everything. He sells the horse for $200 million. He comes back and tells him, he says, "Dad, thank you very much. I'm glad for the start that you gave me. I now have $200 million to start my own business with. Thank you." Well, the second son comes up. He was the second one born out of the 3 triplets, and he's not quite as the favorite as the first father, the first son to the father. So he says, "All right," he said, "I tell you what, I'm going to give you this vintage Magnum PI Ferrari. It's a collector's item, and I want you to take it out into the world,
348,
and
right?
and I want you to take it and sell it and get what you." Where was this wild barking come from? Oh, is that Bob? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway,
No, not me.
Oh, it's okay.
No.
Okay.
Somebody's barking.
Yeah, woof woof. Anyway, so he
I don't even know where my dog is.
so he takes the collectible Ferrari out and he sells it for $10 million. He comes back and he says, Dad, he said, it's not quite what you did for my brother. He said, but the $10 million is way more than I thought I was going to have. You know, so thank you very much. I'm ready to go off and take my place in the world. Well, the third son out of the three triplets, he was not okay. He didn't like this kid at all. He didn't care at all. So he comes in and he says, all right, son. He says, I'm going to give you something. I want you to take it out into the world and I want you to make something with it. And I want you to come back and tell me what you got for it. So he says, okay, what is it, Dad? And he literally opens up a box and hands the boy a rubber duck. It's literally a little rubber duck. Okay. So the boy's walking down the road and he's like, what? Squeak, squeak, squeak. What the hell am I going to do with this? So it's so ridiculous. He'd heard about this local whorehouse. So he literally goes and he knows that there's a couple of women there that are just about to do anything for anything because they just love sex. So he literally goes there and he actually talks one of the prostitutes into giving him sex for the rubber duck. They have just ravenous, animalistic, vigorous sex. And he's like, oh, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, and they're done. Literally, they're laying there in the bed and they're kind of cuddling because she's really pleased, you know. And she looks at him and she's kind of laughing. She's squeaking the duck and she goes, what am I gonna do with this duck? He says, hey, I have an idea. You could give me the duck back and we could have sex again. And she's like, I love sex anyway. What the hell? So they go at it again. Bam, bam, bam. Even better this time than the first time. Okay, and so he's like, great, you know, cool. I can't wait to tell Dad this story. He's gonna laugh. So anyway, he's walking down the street. He's got the rubber duck, and he's like, you know, coddling it, kind of like a little baby, because he's like, ha 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 ha. So anyway, the next thing you know, a gust of wind blows up, and the duck flies out of his arm and goes underneath this huge 18-wheeler and smash. Just he hits the brakes, and it literally, the rubber is, by the time the truck stops, it's just like this yellow and black streak on the pavement. There's nothing left. And so the trucker, and all you see is the guy, because he was so happy. He was so happy, right? And he was on the side, and he's like standing here like, and then the truck driver jumps out and he goes, son, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. The wind, I don't know what happened. I tell you what, I'll give you everything in my pocket, which happened to be $85, if you'll forget about this entire incident. Well, he's like, okay, fine. I can deal with it. So he walks in and, you know, he's walked all the way down the whorehouse and back. So he's a little worse for wear, kind of a little stank on him, you know, kind of trods up to his father. And his dad says, well, son, what did you get for that rubber duck I gave you? He says, well, Dad, he said, I gave a duck for a fuck. I got a fuck for a duck. And $85 out of a fucked up duck.
Long ass joke.
Needs a shorter setup.
Had to kill it was a great story. It was a great story. The payoff was a little weak, but it was a great story.
I wonder if that was a YouTube video, how long people would say
I over-embellished the punchline.
I missed that last part. Can you repeat it?
Yeah.
I'll go back and watch the replay.
A fuck for a
Looks
duck,
like
a duck for a
there's
fucking
a,
$85 out of a fucked up duck.
Looks like there's going to be a Vancouver, BC freestyle drone meetup on October 8th. Somebody put in the chat here.
What was it? What?
Well, that seems cool.
Vancouver,
Marcel.
BC freestyle drone meetup.
That's just up the road from us.
That's what I was going to say. I'm going to be in Orlando at that time.
Orlando.
Conference. So I'll be flying down there.
I'm going to be here.
We'll probably, I'll wave to you, Angel, because I got to go to Minnesota, so I'll like wave to you as I'm going to Minnesota.
Exactly.
Oh, you go like high five in the air.
Maybe. Yeah. I'll probably
We'll be
bring Mini 3 Pro with me because it fits in my little work backpack along with my other stuff for a week.
Nobody has any more. If y'all don't, I'm gonna tell more drone jokes. If y'all don't start telling jokes, we need to tell. Okay, so we're at that. We're okay. We're what, like 6:30 or 6:10.
I think we made it through. You know, that was 40 minutes of jokes. That's pretty good.
People are left in the chat.
Oh, you want to keep going?
Hanging on.
Chris has one too.
Yes. All
Do
right,
you,
41.
do you know how to get 3
7.
drone pilots off a couch? If you'll jerk one off, the other 2 will come.
No. Oh, it's getting later in the program. Here come the dirty jokes.
I got one that Bob's gonna be like, well, that one's too wordy
Pretty
too.
good.
But it's still got to, I think it's pretty good.
I enjoy them all.
Well, no, it's like Bill thought it was a weak payoff, and it was because the joke itself wasn't embellished that much. I kind of added to it. There used to be 5 sons when I first started telling the joke, but then I whittled it down to only 3. I guess I could just do 2, and then that would take some time out of it.
I'm sorry, Bill. It was a great joke. Wasn't it a great joke, everybody? We made Bill feel bad. Yeah. It was good. With a good joke.
I'm on Humor Day, and it sucks, man. I can't fucking believe. I should just be like Philly Drone Life and cut off all my fucking hair. Oh, wait, his grew back.
That's
that was, wait a minute. Wait. Warren
That's
wants
harsh.
to do something. Bill wants to do something. Well, no, mine won't grow no matter what. I can put everything on it. I can put shit right on the top of my head. It would never grow.
Yeah,
it's like these weird little fuzzy things. He's trying to get Bill to drink. Okay, Marcus.
Avada. Okay. I'm sorry. Avada.
Hey.
I mean, that doesn't sound like something you say when you drink.
Bill's not a bully. He was just being honest. But anyway, let's see. Okay, we can talk about the Osmo Mobile 6 if you want. Is there any more? There might be some more rumors out about it.
I wish you'd talk about that, because if you talk about the Avada, I'll be so plowed I won't be able to continue.
I don't know.
You gotta drink every time the Vada,
I've tried 2 of them.
Thanks, Bob.
Avada! I thought it was black, but it's actually Mavic 3 gray.
Oh yeah, it's gray.
Yeah,
it's just the picture.
Squirrel, peanut butter whiskey.
So like I bought the Mobile 2, the Osmo Mobile 2 when it came out.
What the hell is this?
I think that's 3.
Did you all see this just an hour ago?
Because it sat in my basement for a year. I used it like twice.
What the hell is this?
And then I made the mistake of buying the 4.
Wait. Hang on. This is
that's in the basement with dust now.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
Is that the thermal?
3T?
That's like a fake.
Oh, so the
thermal.
Enterprise, the new Enterprise is just going to be okay. So it's a thermal. That's what we're getting on the 27th.
There's an Enterprise model and a thermal model.
I thought it was going to be interchangeable. I think that's what we're going to have. That's why they're showing that weird reflective image.
This is good news for Mavic owners, Mavic 3 owners, because the Mavic 2 series and the Enterprise lasted what, 3.5 years?
Let's see what we got here. What else?
Long time.
Yeah. Love you long time.
We love you long time. So yeah,
Ooh.
I mean,
love you long time. Okay. Oh, see, here it is. They're showing it, but here it is, and you can see that
it's telescopic.
Yeah,
it's a selfie stick too.
Wait, but looky here. Here's the thing: Osmo Mobile SE, and it's right next to it. So, and it
doesn't have the selfie stick.
Right.
Yeah.
So that might be the part of it. It might be less, and then you can see here.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get
Let me get Google
Wait,
Lens working.
Slow down. Let me read all that.
Sorry. Yeah, zero interest in that.
Oh God, we're telling jokes again. I get to tell my off-color joke.
My wallet
Okay.
is
Please do. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you can tell that it's the Mavic 3 gray now when you look at that picture of that side.
Yeah, but I still don't see why. Well, I guess whatever.
Why would they get rid of the extension thing? I thought that was a great addition to it.
No, they didn't. It's right here. Look, see, you can see it right here. See,
it extends out.
Where did I go? It's
the
right
Pocket
here.
2 is so much easier to use
Right here,
than that
see?
clunky
OM6
pile of
right
shit
here,
that
see?
carries stuff around.
Still there, Bill. You see that? See the
Okay.
see? Yeah, it's still there.
So how long is it? As long as the other one? I don't.
Yeah, I'd
Well,
say
maybe
it's
it
the
is.
same size. I'd say it's
Okay,
is it
that's
as
cool.
long. Is it as long as the other one?
wanna
Does
carry
it
it
extend?
There you go. I set you up. You gotta
guys
grab.
really
You
wanna
gotta
carry- guys
get it
really
when it
wanna
comes.
carry-
Oh,
really wanna
look
carry
at
that
the
thing around?
sheen on that shaft.
Really want to carry that thing around and use it? I mean,
Ah,
like I
damn,
said-
Skippy Doo! I want to whip it out all over the place.
All right, whatever.
I keep one right here.
I don't know. I
I'm
certainly
Osmo
think that the
Mobile.
Pocket 2 is a better solution than that.
Hell yeah.
is.
Pocket-
Wait, Chuck.
Hell yeah. What?
You know,
Yeah, you got the selfie stick. Yeah, you like that. That's clunky too, but you don't have to use it with Pocket 2. What the hell does Bill just extend? You're scaring me.
We're all pulling out our rods.
My big black rod.
I got a
Everybody,
nine-
please
I've got a
extend your
And you know
rod.
what?
I've
Till
got a
it's
9
This was
full.
footer.
Its
this was
capacity.
$20.
Got a
And all you got to
9
do
footer
is
for
just
my
hold
wife.
it steady, and it's fine.
Bill activated his lightsaber.
It's
I see your
Okay.
Schwartz is bigger than mine.
Bill, I'm gonna cut out, man. I got a
Question
3 o'clock wake up call.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you very
Ouch.
much for coming, sir. Thank you for contributing with your jokes. And I'm about to tell a really rankle in here in a minute.
All right, man. I'll catch you. Y'all take care, everybody.
Well,
Chat.
good
Thank
to
you,
see you.
Sam Burns.
Thank you for coming
Thank
in,
you
Chris.
very
Have
much,
a good
I
one.
was
Have a safe day
serious
tomorrow.
though.
Adios.
hey, Chris.
Have a good night, man. I'm serious. I was curious. Who actually wants an Osmo Mobile anything? I mean, I've had 2 of them and they never
I've got a
get used
4 and I'm
because-
good with it.
God, I never use the damn thing. It's like because carrying
I
a
use it
Pocket
for the
2
clone feature. I told you that already, Dave.
I know why you use it. I get that, Bill. That's cool. But I mean, like when you're travel vlogging and stuff, like I do, I can't carry that stupid Osmo Mobile 4, 5,
It's
6.
just no, it comes
takes up too much
like this.
space.
It comes with a bag. It comes with a bag just like they all do.
I
and
gotta
it
carry
comes-
on all my camera gear in one bag that has
Yeah,
to be
and
like
then it
TSA
comes-
compliant.
they all
I
come
gotta
with
fit
that
all my
damn-
shit in one bag. That thing don't fit.
I like
Like-
this. I like the screw on tripod.
Yeah.
I have 2 of those. I have an Insta360 one. I've got one for my freaking my gimbal for Lori's oversized A6600.
I can't believe that guy blew me. He was like,
do you need?
because get this, Angel.
I
He's
can't believe that guy did what?
Okay,
He blew
I was gonna
Blew
trade.
you what?
I mean, you said he blew you.
He blew me off. He
Oh,
blew me
sorry.
off.
You
He blew me
finished
off
your
because
sentences.
I told him I was willing to trade drones, and I would
I'll
even
sell
go
it. It's
over.
my
I'd even
personal
go
item
over
bag.
halfway.
You can only carry
it
2
wasn't
things on an
enough.
aircraft.
He just left me hanging.
Oh, he left you hanging. I feel that.
I have a lot of
Anyway,
cameras.
The guy
Andrew,
was
that's
going
right.
to trade me the Scotty O2 for the
7 last I
FPV
counted.
drone. I don't know if bells finally went on, and he was like, "Wait a minute, that's a 3.5-year-old drone," and I'm giving him like a 1.5-year-old drone for the same deal. And then it was like, I don't know. I'm hoping I still hear from him because I was like, dude, you can't just because he's like, are you willing to meet me 2 hours from your house to trade drones? And I was like, yes, I'm willing to do that. Plus, I also have a friend that lives in the town you're wanting to meet at. You think that scared him off? Maybe that scared him off.
Bill, did you try that
You know,
selfie stick?
I'm going to
yet?
respond to what Chuck was saying about the Osmo Pocket 2 and like that. How much is the Osmo Pockets right now? What are they run? Like $300?
Yeah, about $300.
Original OG pockets.
Oh, the
Well, I mean,
OG
whatever
pocket's
he's
still
using. You're
around.
using the
Pocket
2?
is
He uses the OG pocket.
Well, actually,
It's
no.
like
That's the 2.
500 with the
If you get the
creator
creator
combo.
kit, like I did, it's like $500.
$500. Well, you see, people that get these sticks and use
Yeah.
their phones on them are broke dicks like me, who can buy one of those things for 120 to 150 bucks and use the pretty well advanced cameras that they have in their phones for
Cell
good
phone,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah, I
You know,
get
good
that.
enough
I
for
just
me.
don't have-
You know what I mean?
If you get the new iPhone, you don't need one of those, according to what they're saying now. The new action mode on the damn things are as good as a GoPro
It
or a
has
damn.
it has
You
stable.
still got to hold it out
on
like
it.
this though, and have your arm fall off. You know, it's
No,
nice
that,
to have
that,
this.
Bill, you're right. I mean, you need something to get the phone out away from you. So if you're gonna use a phone, and if you have, if you have the room, I don't have the room. If you have the room, yeah, you mount that thing on there and then you can hold it out. And now they have that extension thing on there.
I'm filming you right now.
Nice.
Can you read what this says on there? It says Hasselblad.
Huh.
It actually does. It says Hasselblad on the back of my
Is
phone.
that David Hasselblad?
It's a DJI phone.
No, it's this is a
I know
OnePlus.
Hasselhoff, but Hasselblad.
OnePlus.
Yeah,
This is a Hasselblad lens.
they use Hasselblad color profile. The OnePlus 10, I think, is actually using Hasselblad the actual equipment. This is Sony sensors, and it's pretty good. This is the 9 Pro. I don't have the 10 Pro. I have the 9 Pro. But they
actually put them in.
they work with Hasselblad for the color profile.
Wow.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
then they just put it right on there, Hasselblad. So whatever.
You 24 frames.
It does good.
Thing, Bill.
It does well.
Can you do 24 frames?
I don't know.
On your phone?
It's a good question.
I can on my piece of crap Pixel 6 Pro. So like that.
That's a very good question. Because I just usually put it on auto, hold it up, and just talk shit.
Well, for vlogging,
Well, you've met me, right?
Actually, if you're vlogging, you're not going to use a bunch
Way
of
to do it.
If you're not going to be crazy like me and carry all that junk around, that would just your
Chuck
cell
has
phone
too many cameras.
Yeah, I do. It's a problem. I can stop anytime I want to.
Sure.
As I wait for the Action 3 to show up.
HEIF, HEVC, I don't know. It might be in here somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah,
What's the
the
problem?
Action
You
3 is the
start
best.
collecting all this gear.
The Action 3 is a good
I used
camera
to be
for the money.
the hokey pokey. guy turning
HDR.
himself around. That's good. It's a good one, Northside. Oh, that was fast, Bill.
That was Dom that said that.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
All right,
what?
here's the really randy one. All right, so
A Randy one?
yes, there was this father, and he was overprotective of his 16-year-old daughter. So
That's what it should be.
as soon as she turned 16, he bought her a set of pink panties. He told her she was to keep them perfectly clean and pristine at all times so that he would know no man had violated her. Well, many boys had tried, never got the panties dirty, So, guy down the street, Billy Bob, he's like, I'm going to get that. So he had an idea. He said, look, I know you're ready to experiment. We'll just go up in your hayloft where there's plenty of hay, and we can lay down there, and you won't get your pink panties dirty. So she's like, let me think. So he comes back a couple of days later, and she's thought about it. And she's like, okay, all right. So they meet up there, and they're in the hayloft, and sure enough, she sits down and she rolls over. She looks, oh, there's no dirt there. She's like, so they run it. They go at it. They're just having at it. They're just having a good old time. And she's like, I can't believe I waited so long. And he's like, yes, thank you. Nobody else got this but me. And all at once, crash, bang, pow, boom. The hayloft falls down, crashes all the way to the ground. The girl's laying in a pile of cow shit 10 feet wide. She says, oh my God, Daddy's going to kill me. My pink panties are dirty. And she looks over at the boy. She goes, why aren't you upset? He goes, upset hell. He says, my balls are hanging up there on that rusty nail. I told you it was Randy, guy.
Ouch.
Whew.
So, did you make that joke up yourself? Because
Wasn't on any website, was it, or anything?
it seems very creative.
It's another one of those very old
Definitely
ones,
not a drone
man.
joke. No, definitely.
Actually, I screwed up the punchline. It's supposed to be. He's like pink panties, pink.
it's not my underwear.
I
he's
screwed
gotta
up the
tell him.
punchline. It's supposed to be pink panties. To hell with your pink panties. My balls are hanging up there on that rusty nail. Yeah, I messed up the punchlines because.
That made it a lot better.
Try it again. Hit it again. One more time.
That's perfect. Yeah. Now I get it. It's perfect.
Now it makes sense. That whole thing changed the world.
It changed the whole thing.
Oh, this is a drone joke. No, we've run out of. We've got to the really corny, horrible drone jokes. Oh no, we can't do that. We can't read that one.
Free.
Yeah, see, there's only the crappy ones towards the end. Wait a minute, is this one?
I never had any good ones. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, Bob, you read this one earlier.
Which one?
The Star Wars X-wing pilot. My navigation and targeting drone keeps making bad puns about the Old West. I guess I shouldn't have gone with on R2D2. RDR2. I don't get it.
Yeah. I saw that joke and I didn't understand it.
I don't
Anybody
get it.
get
either.
that?
Anybody have the cricket sounds for that one?
Yeah, we need some sound
There we
effects.
go. Yeah,
here.
there it was.
There you go. Bill had them.
You know.
I heard Uncle Bill had them.
I'm looking through the chats because I'm sure there was some really good ones in there.
Huh.
Let me see.
There was some good stuff. Where'd it
Get
go?
plugged into a genius. Okay, no, I went way back.
Did you hear about the really boring demonstration on unmanned aerial vehicles that got droned for at least an hour?
Yeah, some of the list is bad.
Now that Amazon is delivering packages by drone, we got skeet shooting with prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that one.
Goodie.
I was looking earlier for drone memes. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. This is cool. I like this.
You guys name
Where's it at? Where did it go? Here, I'll just do this. I'll do the Google page.
Okay.
And I'll highlight.
Yeah,
this.
just pull it up. Yeah. Yeah, some of these are pretty. Whew.
See Jim droning? What's the difference between ooh and ah?
About 3 inches.
About 3 inches.
Look.
Good one.
I like that. That's a good one.
Oh, you got a drone for Christmas?
And Jim looks so
Please,
mild
tell me
mannered.
how cool it is.
Please tell me how cool it is.
Yeah. Good old
We
Jim
are
Wilder.
nerds.
We are nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one simply does not buy one drone. At least 2.
At least, if not 7.
Wait. Here we go. How about this one? Don't disturb. I'm meditating. Oh, here we go. All fun and games until the battery dies.
No, it's fun.
true.
It's all fun and games until it auto lands in the top of a tree. I think is the.
Oh, here we go. Here's the full page here.
It's all true.
Is that a Phantom 3 standard in the third one from the right on that top row?
When you successfully land your drone after its first flight.
Yeah. Wilson!
Sorry.
Sorry.
I control my finger.
I'm trying to see. Oh, wait. Yeah, I like that one. And we'll just put a little drone regulation right over here.
It is getting bad.
Here's the
Hey, what's the
real
latest
life.
on remote ID?
What do you mean?
What's the latest on it?
They haven't changed anything for it to be active. The active date still stands.
I'm
They
glad
pushed
you
the
brought that up.
manufacturer's date.
Can I bring up an
Isn't it
actual
supposed
real
to be a
subject?
couple days?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They were talking about how it was on Herman and Lawrence's channel, and they were talking about how they have a list of drones that are going to be retroactively compliant due to firmware updates, and they included the Air 2S and the Mavic 3 and so on and so forth. But they didn't mention the Mini 2. They did mention the Mini 3.
Mini 3.
I was like, well, if they've already, and I've had the update, and I'm sure obviously we all have. They did an update. One of the updates updated your Mini 2, and maybe you guys don't know it if you don't have one, to be compliant with Japan's RID.
Yeah.
So if they have the ability, I'm not saying that their ID is the same as ours, but clearly they have the ability to do it.
Similar.
If they have the ability to make it compliant with Japan's RID rules, which are probably going to be more stringent than ours are, then why wouldn't the Mini 2 also be included in that list, or can't be? Or they don't care because they've moved on to the Mini 3.
I was wondering. Some had said that Japan's remote ID was very, very similar to ours. Like technically similar.
That might be the joke of the night right there, Bill.
Yeah, I see. That's a good one.
Nice job, Jim's droning.
Seriously,
Yes,
though,
Jim.
I don't know. I mean, I'm confused. Like, I haven't flown Mini 2 in a really long time. Lori took it over, and it's just been sitting in the case. But I saw
No,
the
it's
update
still as
came
good
out.
as it ever was. You know, it does a nice job. It flies great and reliable. You know, it's coming home.
It's a great little drone.
Wait, put that back. I didn't see it. You're cackling, and I didn't get to see it.
Comes after 6.
But you know, but Chuck, I mean, if they're gonna, they have to keep an entry level drone, don't you think? I mean,
Yeah,
because
they do.
DJI gonna totally drop entry level drones, and whether it's the SC or the 2, either way, they both use the same software and the same controller.
Does
Vocal
Mini,
cords repeat users.
does Mini
Dominic,
2,
that's the funniest thing I've ever seen from you.
I'm skipping their jokes, but does Mini 2 need remote ID since it's sub 250? I mean, like Mini 3 Pro can be over 250 grams if you put the big batteries in it, but Mini 2 isn't.
Chuck, your mic is quiet.
Oh, it is.
It's usually really
Is that
loud,
better?
but tonight you're
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, much better.
Um,
Yep.
No, so Mini 2 is sub 250.
Right.
So like, does it need remote ID?
I don't know. I mean, and that's what people were talking about. I mean, I was making all kinds of assumptions because I don't want my ass from a hole in the ground, but I was making all kinds of assumptions that
that's
sub
not
250s are going to be. Stop agreeing with me. Well, it's sub 250s were going to be even more popular once RAD comes out, because of the way I read it, they're not going to be
exempt.
you're not going to be affected by RAD.
Right.
And if that's the case in this country, then don't bother. You know, with RAD but then that hurts. Now, say you're a 107 guy, and for some reason you need to use your Mini 2, then you won't be able to use it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I mean, I have Mini 3. Oh God.
Jim has got a lot of them, man.
He was so
He's
soft
just-
spoken. He was so soft spoken the other night. And now, where was all this shit hiding the other night? He's just laying low on the live
Those
stream.
soft-spoken guys, there's a lot of shit going on up in here. You know what I mean?
It's
just
always
doesn't
the
make
quiet ones.
Doesn't always come out here, you know.
It's the quiet ones.
You know, back in college, we did a lot of acid, and there was a lot of stuff going on up here, but it never made it, out here.
It's good
If you tried
stuff.
to write it down, you were
Look at the
you know,
next one, Jim.
Yeah, look at this next one.
There you go.
I mean, come on. Jesus, this is like
Jim, please come on the panel because you're funnier than all of us put together.
combined. Yeah, he is. Oh man.
Weight off my shoulders. I've seen that.
I'm
one. I
sorry.
like that.
I'm sorry. I took us off on like drone topics for a bit. I'm sorry. I was curious. I mean, because that's kind of like remote ID is
Well,
kind of important.
You and I kind of went off.
man.
It's my fault. I started it.
What did the
Well, I
receptionist
guess
at the
what is
sperm bank say?
while you're talking about the anybody
I have to
gonna do
take
the
this, guys.
Squirrel
My
11
boss.
or the Action
Yeah,
3?
I'll be right back.
Can hardly hear you. Hold on.
Yeah, I gotta go. I got a dog barking here. I don't know if you can hear that.
Angel, I think I can hear you now. If you say
No, I
something.
said, so are you going to get the Action 3 or the GoPro 11?
Action 3 for me, but I'd say there's reason to get either one depending on what your needs are.
Well, I had a GoPro 7, and so I got the 10 right here. And I think it's been great. I don't know if it's worth the upgrades, but, I also see the Avata, which I've only flown the original FPV once. So I know there's just too many things. So I'm kind of like deviced out here.
I never did the Action 2. Lori's been using the Action, the original OG Osmo Action, and she's getting great shots with it. So, the Action 3 is kind of like that same form factor. So, when she picks it up, she'll be super comfortable with it. And it has auto leveling, and it has a bigger sensor. So yeah, it was time to skip a generation. I don't blame you for skipping a generation if you wait till like the 12.
Well, I had the 7, and
Yeah.
then I, waited a couple generations, and then I got the 10. And
Yeah.
I will say the 10, the night video
much
photography
better.
is phenomenal. Yeah, so it's like the
Yeah.
3-generation wait.
Now they do have some whiz bang things on the 11, right? Bill was talking about them in the other show. some of the special effects stuff. He's muted or something.
Yeah,
Can't hear you,
you
Bill.
muted?
The 11, yeah, it has.
Yeah, it
some-
has those special features.
Okay.
Special effects.
I've managed to get this. Y'all go laugh your asses
Night
off.
painting
I've
or
managed to
some
lose 4 subscribers, so I guess they didn't think we were funny.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
No, that's okay. This community is really, especially with the most recent drama, it's like they're trying to get people to pick sides. You know what? I'm on the drone community's side. The shit that went down, I think there was maybe my wife will get that. The shit that went down, I think there was bad things that went down on both sides. So
It's
I just
really
think
it is unfortunate that all that happened. And I've talked to people about it.
yeah, I'm not picking a side.
No, I don't. It's just unfortunate.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I bought
Jim's
these things anyway. I mean, I bought them because I wanted them to source them from
Are those wombat wubba-dubby gubba-dubbies?
whatever. Rubber
Look
baby
at,
buggy
Jim's
bumpers.
droning.
They're
Look
rubber
at
baby
Whip
buggy
Joke.
bumpers.
Whiplash wombat wubba-da-gubba-da.
I don't know if they work.
Jim's droning is going hard on these jokes here, guys.
Is he now?
Oh, is he still going? Wait a minute. Hang on.
Where's the cucumber one? The cucumber one was cute.
That was Dom, though.
Oh, look at droning. I didn't even see droning's one. What did the clitoris say to the phone?
Where's this one? I missed something. What? Where's it at? Oh, wait. Here we go.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's all good in the hood. I see.
Oh my god.
He needs to get on here. He needs to get on.
Wait a minute. I'm asking for some people to go, what is he talking about?
If you haven't found it by now, you're not gonna.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find it now.
If you do find it, you'll know. Just as you gained 4. Nice. Genius. See, the guy's on fire tonight.
Yeah, he's rolling
on fire.
tonight. Wait a minute, where's? Oh no, I don't know what the Bill mentioned something to him about the other night. He was like, so I don't know. I've sent him a friend request a couple of times. Maybe I'm just not holding my mouth.
Jim Beauchart, you talking
I don't
about?
know.
Yeah.
Oh, Beauchamp.
I mentioned him the other night, and I said, "Is that what I said?"
You said,
I know I do.
You said, I'm
Where's
going
Jim?
on Bill's show to do a comedy show here on Wednesday, and I don't really have any jokes. Jim, you need to help me write some jokes. Remember? And his reply was, it was kind of like that. You get what I'm saying now?
Well, you see, here's the funny thing. My memory's not worth a shit anymore, and I used to know a million jokes, and I just don't know them anymore. So when people say I'm funny, it's not because I'm telling jokes. I'm typically just making fun of stuff that comes out of other people's mouths because I'm a cruel human being. But I don't have the jokes. Now, Jim, so I'm not a writer. So Jim, he's the other side of it. He's when he's on my channel, he's quiet as can be. He just he's like my straight man. And the guy is a really, really funny guy. When he writes his scripts and he does his videos, he's really, really very funny. But if you talk to him, he's kind of shy and reserved and a sweet human being. So
who Jim?
Beauchart. Yeah, Jim.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I don't understand. Maybe there's something that fell through the cracks or something, but I've sent him a request to be a friend.
Oh, I've seen his crack. You don't want to see it.
Twice. The thing
See, that's the kind of stuff that I say.
I've sent him.
He's recovering from surgery at the moment. He had.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I've sent him a request a couple of times, and both had been refused. So I was just like, okay, I won't do that anymore. It's like,
oh no,
really?
So I didn't. Yeah. So I don't know.
just keep asking him.
I hang with weird. I hang with weird people. Some people think I'm. Like there was a bunch of shit that went down before, and because I had Dan Sampson, I don't know if any of y'all know Drone Worship. Because I had him on the show, and I was accused of being some kind of evil, horrible troll person because I don't know if anybody saw the other night, but Ken got on. He was like, "My channel would be a lot bigger if I didn't get on here and tell everybody the truth." And I'm thinking, well, I guess that's why my channel's so small, because I get on every week and tell the truth.
I didn't even recognize Dan when he was on the show here because he's lost so much weight. He's so lean.
Just let me know when,
didn't
Angel.
recognize
Just say
him.
when.
He said that because he tells the people the truth, or is it because he just likes to make people
No, he
upset?
seriously said that he knew his channel he'd be bigger if he didn't come on and do live streams where he was completely blunt and honest. And I'm pretty blunt and honest every week.
Of course you are. No, that's just an excuse to be crude. You guys were talking about crack. So
Oh, just say no to crack. Yeah.
Yeah. Just say no to crack. Right there would be. Yeah, that's Max.
I don't know. Max probably got a blunt stuffed in that crack.
Probably.
420. So clearly he goes commando, and that's a good picture of her too.
No comment.
All right, that's enough of that.
God love him.
I didn't ask for permission to show that, so we got to be careful here.
Yeah. You better be
Oh, yeah,
careful.
I'm going to get a copyright strike. You just watch.
Yeah. Now you're screwed.
No.
That's a grab from one of
they're
their
a good couple. I got to hang out.
Oh,
with
yeah,
them
yeah.
in
They're
Florida,
super nice.
and
Yeah, they're super nice. Super nice.
Well, me too.
We hung out for a couple days after the event there. So.
Oh, they're very nice. They're very nice. I had a lot of fun with them. They've been
Okay,
down here a
so
couple times. He's got relatives in Miami.
Squirrel.
Are we getting? Oh, wait a minute. What do you think? How do you find a blind man? Oh, it's not hard.
I have to run shortly, but Bob, do you have
Oh
any
my God,
info
that's a
on
great one.
On the dates before and after your cruise?
Do I have information about it?
October 8th
Yeah, the
deadline.
dates before and afterwards. Like, I know you were. We're not going to be able to do the cruise, but we were hoping maybe fly up to Anchorage and fly.
Yeah.
If you have any info on that.
And
Well,
wave
right
at you. You
now-
pull out.
Right now, we're the current plan, which I'd like a couple minutes maybe to talk about it if there's anybody.
Yeah,
left
go
in
for
here.
it. Go for it.
But the current plan is we're arriving in Anchorage on the 13th, and then have the 14th and the 15th.
What month?
Be June.
Bobby, what month?
June 2023.
Ooh, it should be
Okay.
drier in June. June's a good month.
Yeah, and June is the best time to be there. Middle of June, and
You have light
So,
all night, right? Don't you have light like all
yeah.
night long?
oh yeah, long
All right, so Bob,
evening,
so Bob,
midnight
if I
sun.
want to I'm going to interrupt you. I'm sorry, because I'm really, really, really. Let me repeat that again. Really tempted on going on this trip. What is
Okay.
it? What for two people? And I'm not talking about the extraneous expenditures, like spending in the clubs, on the ship
Yeah.
and all that. I mean, just to get on the boat and pay the fare and whatever. What are we talking about here? How much?
Depends on
Not
what
the
level you
deposit.
go.
Well,
Depends on what kind of cabin
I'll
you
just
choose.
about $2,000 a piece.
So
And
$4
after
grand.
you pay for
$4
after you pay
grand for the cabin, and I mean it's actually on there for like $3,700 or something like that. I have to tell you, it's the high season. It's the highest price time in Alaska, and the cruise is selling out. So we got word from the cruise people that we were able to hold 16 cabins, that we need to have deposits on all of those
By the
by
8th.
October 10th.
Well, the
Okay,
That's
and how
our-
much is the deposit?
Deposit's $500, and it's 100% refundable.
till
$5
when?
per person.
Till when?
Yeah,
Refundable till when?
till whenever the
that's
next step is
There's
sometime
gotta be a
in March
cutoff
or
date. We
April.
gotta
Must
build
be
a
a-
ship.
Oh, I
sometimes
have-
in March or April you have to pay the whole amount off.
That's when it happens then, Bill. Yeah.
Yes,
He was
that's when
talking
it,
to us-
You know what though? Angel has a very good plan B for a number of people.
Yes, no, I like
just
Angel's plan.
to go
Just
to
fly
Anchorage.
up to Anchorage.
I'll tell you. I mean, that's exactly. Lori and I flew in and out of Anchorage, and granted, we didn't do a cruise, but we were on the ground for a week. If you fly into Anchorage and you spend, say, 3 days with these dudes flying drones and stuff, and there's a lot of pretty places to fly around there.
Exactly.
You can drift. You get a car. You can drift 2.5 hours south. Take Alaska 1 down.
Yeah,
It's the
down.
most amazing road you'll be on in a long time. And that's the one that Lori and I drove down to go to Sterling. You go to Sterling, and then you can set up shop in Sterling, and then you can go 2 hours in one direction. You go over to Seward, which is where you can hop on a boat and see the fjords and stuff. And that's an easy half day. That's
That's where the cruise ship lands.
Yep, but you can take just charters out of there, and see the fjords and stuff, and it's amazing. We did that. And you can drive 2 hours and some change south to Homer, and that's where you can hop a boat or a plane. Take a plane, go see bears like we did. I mean, dude, you could spend a week in Alaska and not do the cruise and have a freaking amazing time.
Well, the thing is,
obviously,
or just do the Anchorage thing. Yeah.
I know he'd like to fill up the cruise, but I
get that.
Yes, but I mean the idea here is, I know people. I think everybody was shocked at the prices. That's my gut feeling, and I mean that's what this is not the cheapest cruise line in that's out there by any means, and
your cruise is much cheaper than the house that we had for a week.
When you when you cruise, I mean, we've gotten spoiled that, we want the best cabin we can get on the cruise ship, and we want the top package. And I mean, it's a different experience than, and so it's a lifetime experience. It's going to be,
I want to talk my wife
amazing.
into it because my wife refuses to take vacations. What am I going to go on vacation for? I have work. We have work. I have work.
No.
She never takes.
Yeah, no.
You
got to get away from everything.
I'm not trying to discount the cruise at all, Bob. I'm sorry. I mean,
I
the cruise
I
sounds super
understand.
fun. I'm honestly not a cruise dude. So I mean, Angel's plan would be cool for me. I'd fly into Anchorage. I'd hang out with you guys for a few days, and I'd fly home, and it'd be Or maybe I'd stick around and I go down to
Vancouver.
Maybe I go north to Denali, because if you're in Alaska, if you're in Anchorage, you can go north to Denali if you have time.
Sure.
Well, they're going to also meet up in Vancouver.
Can't fly in Denali.
Yes.
You guys know I used to work on a cruise ship, right?
No.
I used to work cruise ships in Hawaii. So I would really dig being a customer on a cruise ship, after 12 weeks in Hawaii.
Make it different, yeah.
So it's $4,000. How long is the cruise?
This cruise itself is a 8-day, 7 nights cruise.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, what other ports that you hit?
Hang on, I was going to try and pull them up here.
You mentioned Seward, which is gorgeous, and then you're going to go up. You're going to go right up through the channel.
Go to the glacier, Henry's Glacier, Harry Glacier, or whatever.
I'm sorry. One more time. What are the dates in June, Bob?
Hang on, I'm pulling them up. 16 to 23.
Because my wedding anniversary is June 15th.
Oh, well, we can have this as your anniversary cruise here.
There you go.
My anniversary cruise. There you go. 24 years.
Yeah. Hang
I have
on.
a former coworker.
I'm pulling this up.
I have a former coworker who did an Alaskan cruise in August, and he and his family had an amazing time.
Oh,
So,
$4,000.
Lori and I like to hit the ground and do whatever the hell we want. We don't like to be locked in a boat.
Well, that's what we do
that's
too.
Yeah.
We don't.
I'm just worried she's going to tell me this cabinets.
Here we go.
We put 1,500 miles on the rental car. That's what we did in a week. And a lot of gas.
I'll share the screen, Bill, here.
Yeah, Andrew, it is, man. It really is.
Wait a minute. Window. There we go. Share.
We're going to have to go back, and we have to head north next.
Okay. Hubbard Glacier. Friday, you start from Stewart, Hubbard Glacier, then Juneau, then Skagway.
Oh, you head
then
south.
Icy
Okay.
Strait Point.
Yeah, you head south.
I'm curious. What's a Skagway?
That's the name of a city in Alaska. Skagway. These
about
3 cities.
About 250 pounds. I was still in the joke mode. I'm
Yeah.
If you notice, 3 of these cities are like clumped near each other here.
Yeah.
So you're in this like neighborhood for 3 days.
So you don't hit Homer. You skip over Homer. You go right from Seward and you head over to the Hubbard Glacier.
Hubbard Glacier, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And ends up in Vancouver, and we're anticipating people will stay in Vancouver for a couple nights. And
I heard
you know,
Vancouver's amazing.
yeah, it's beautiful, and
beautiful.
you gotta bring a under 250 drone because
Mini 3
Canada
Pro, baby.
has made it very difficult to fly there.
I
you
flew
know,
Mini
if
3
it's-
Pro in
I could bring my
Canada.
scat.
Yeah.
Mini 3 Pro is
So-
a freaking. You bring your Mini 3 Pro, right, Bob? I mean, that's a great drone.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
of course.
drone.
You know, same one I flew over the
I just
Parthenon with.
the variable ND filters. I'm going to try them out this weekend.
Oh, good.
So,
So I need to get on Freewell's list here. How do I do that? You know?
Oh,
I'll be
no, no!
happy to do some demonstrations for them.
I didn't. I bought them. I didn't. They don't give
Uh-huh.
me anything. I'm not worthy yet. Maybe I haven't done any reviews for them really. So I mean,
Huh.
Andrew,
love
I know
their-
Skagway's a town. I'm trying to be funny. I'm sorry. I'm responding to the chat.
no,
so
I just love
shouldn't
their
do that.
stuff. So that's quite the agenda.
Is
though.
somebody
So you
giving
start
up?
Seward- yeah, you pull up the
Are
whole
you
agenda.
pissing
It's
off
cool.
Canadians, Bill? Here, are you?
I don't know.
You
You
know?
can't even make a joke. These
So
people
like if
they
you,
want to educate me.
I guess the challenge is you fly into Anchorage,
Yep.
then you guys are driving down the Seward, or how you get down the Seward?
We'll probably for our group
train?
we'll have vans ready to take us.
You could take Alaska Railway down the Seward. That'd be really nice. That's a very beautiful way to go by train.
That
But I was
might
just
be a
wondering,
possibility.
just throwing it out there. I mean, and they have, well, if you won't have time for that, but they do a beer train. They didn't start it up until this month, but they do a beer train. It's 4 hours. It's epic. I mean, Lori and I wanted to do that so bad. But anyway, so how do you guys get back though? If you're in Vancouver,
You're gonna
usually
fly
you
an
go
airplane.
yeah, but you go usually go round trips. Will be like in Anchorage and then back. Not
She
in Anchorage.
can, Audrey buys flights. She doesn't make a dime selling anybody flights.
So she can do two one ways. She can do two one
But
ways.
she gets deals. She cuts deals with people to
Yeah, because you have to do two one ways. You have to do two one ways
return
basically.
from
yeah.
Airlines really doesn't pay much attention to round trips
Oh, after
anymore.
8
But
days,
definitely-
I'm just going
definitely-
to move to Alaska and sell my house. That's all.
Go
I'll stay
to
there.
Alaska. Go to Alaska Railway, and investigate that, Bob. See what it.
I
see
will.
what if you go from Anchorage to Seward, I'm pretty sure you can do it. And I've seen that. Well, we had to wait for the train occasionally and stuff, but it looks like a really
Yeah.
epic way to go.
Yeah. Well, we love trains. We've done trains in every country. European trains are way better than American
Well,
trains.
yeah,
that's for sure.
but that is a really pretty set. It's a stretch of rail that's really, really pretty.
Oh yeah, you got to.
And it'd be so much nicer than driving because now you can actually just take it in. You can go to the observation rail or whatever the car.
Yeah,
and go up
whatever.
And so you
Yeah.
would expect to show up on the 13th? Is that what you're thinking?
That's
Like,
the
show up
idea.
on the
We're
13th?
going to show up in Anchorage on the 13th, and then have we rent vehicles and hire local people to take us to, the spots. And we've got somebody scouting. We've got actually 3 people in Anchorage area right now scouting out spots to take, groups of 3 or 4 groups of people out to fly.
Whatever you do not stay in the Ramada in Anchorage. I didn't film it. I wished I had. It was the shittiest, nastiest, crappiest, dirtiest, whateverest place I've ever stayed in. And it was a last minute decision because we decided not to drive from the airport down to our really incredibly just the opposite of that place, VRBO. And, but anyway, but we did stay on the flip side when we drove back to Anchorage for 3 nights. We stayed in the Embassy Suites in Anchorage. That was very nice. So, and it's right near the Moose's Tooth. Now, if you guys are going to be in Anchorage, make sure you find a way to go to the Moose's Tooth. If you like pizza and you like beer, it's the #1 pizzeria brewery in Anchorage. It's #1 in Alaska, and it's #3 in the United States. And if you miss it, you have missed it. And we didn't miss it. You have to wait like 2 hours to get a table there, but if you wait for the bar, you can sneak right up like we did.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
but yeah, Moose's Tooth, very cool, and it's
Moose's
walking
Tooth.
distance. It's walking distance from the embassy, which is a plus.
Okay.
But anyway,
Well,
just
embassy sounds like something to check out there.
but
you
there's
know?
so many places to stay there, and then the breweries. There are breweries all over the place.
Yeah.
But
Well, thank
I'm
you for that
excited
info,
about
Bob.
doing it. I just hope we get, I mean, we've got I think 3 or 4 cabins now that are people have deposits on. We're holding 16 cabins right
North
now,
side.
and we got till October 10th before you can do a non-refundable deposit. And
Oh, how much
500
for the cab? Just for 2 people
per
for the cabin?
No, for the whole
Weird that
cabin. Yeah,
It's weird that it's if you do it before the 10th, it's refundable, but after the 10th, it is not.
right. Yeah,
That's the deadline. That's
So-
the deadline.
Yeah, but if
that's
it's
the way-
refundable, if you
Later,
pay
Matt.
before the 10th, why wouldn't you just if you're not sure, you put down the $500, no big deal, and then
that's the idea is
Yeah.
to do that. I mean,
and
you
then it
can
gives you
drop
time to sort
off,
it out.
but-
You can figure out if you can make it work.
or you can buy another one. Whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
it's up to everybody. But we just had such a stellar time. We've been on this. This will be our third group on this cruise line.
The homeless
So,
homeless populace is more prominent in Anchorage than I thought. Anchorage was
Why
a
would
little-
you stay in Anchorage if you were homeless?
I don't know, but we saw a lot of people that were in a bad place in Anchorage.
Wow.
and we
Well, they
didn't
probably
see
got
them.
sent to the city.
Yeah.
That's probably why they got sent there.
When you
All right,
when
guys,
you
well,
drift
listen.
when you guys
I
drift
gotta
down to
run.
Seward and stuff, you'll find it's entirely different. It's entirely different.
Yeah.
Thank you
I
all
understand
for-
Anchorage is like a city.
For everything.
Yeah.
Period.
Got to cook dinner for the kids. So
Later, Angel.
have a good
See you,
evening.
Angel.
We'll
Have a
talk
good
to you
night.
guys later,
Good night,
okay?
Angel.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you.
Take care.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, call me
Later.
if you want to talk more about this.
Cool.
I
We'll do,
will-
Bob. All right. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay. Bye.
All right.
Subscribe to Angel's
So,
channel.
anyway.
There. All right, Phil. Subscribe to Angel's channel. Is he up? He broke 100, right? With this new
Yeah, he's like-
format. He's like 100
Well,
and
he
something.
was only
Angel
going to
Cornell,
do.
somebody subscribed.
I think he was
Bob,
only going to
do I have
do.
your phone
He's
number, Bob?
doing nutrition something. He's doing nutrition
Sure.
stuff now.
702
No, I was asking if I already have it.
497.
Everybody's
What?
got Bob's
Did
number.
you get that? 702 497 4971.
Okay, everybody call Bob now.
Everybody
all at
call
once.
Bob.
Let's go.
Say it again.
Everybody
You
call
know?
now.
His phone's gonna blow up.
Text me before you call so I know it's a real call.
702.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
702
Hmm.
497 4971.
Everybody's gonna call you up
I'm
and
just
see if
surprised
you
I don't
need,
have your number already.
if you need
Yeah.
your
You should have it.
Extended car
Didn't we
warranty
change numbers
renewed.
Oh, we did.
I thought we changed numbers when we were out at the park there that day in Florida.
So the
Thought we
cruise
did.
line has no problem with you carrying a
got a
sub
new
250 on
phone.
board. You checked on that and everything. I'm sure you did.
Yeah. No, I mean if you I just dropped that. That's you, right?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Hi, Bob.
Oh goody. Hi Bill.
Oh man.
I just stopped sharing. I had the cruise line's drone policy printed on this piece of paper I had up there.
Because I
and
know
I-
some
spot.
lines won't let you bring drones of any kind.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, I've checked every line. We seem to, I mean, Celebrity has no problem you bringing it on board.
Just not
They
flying
don't
it
want
on
you to
board.
fly it on the ship.
Can you
or
imagine?
near the ship?
Can you imagine using a whoop and going through the freaking drone? Oh, that'd be so epic.
If there was some ports that we were sitting in, and I'm sitting on this back patio,
Hey, Chris.
it would just be the absolute perfect
Chris.
spot to
And
take
you
the
just
drone
can't.
out. And you can't do that, but
Yeah.
we had no problem getting off the ship in whatever country we were in and finding a cab driver that spoke English and understood, take us to a place we can fly drones, and no problem.
Nice, Bill.
You know,
Is Jake Sloan going to hook up with you guys? Do you know?
I'm hoping so. Okay, we haven't talked formally yet, but we started some back and forth.
Yeah, I should reach out to Jake because he's.
I don't know.
I mean,
just
no,
have the
granted,
feeling I'm gonna go down the gangplank, go to and as soon as I hit terra firma, put that drone up and over the top of the cruise ship.
now, granted, Alaska's a huge state. It's 1/6 the size of the U.S., but like the lower 48. But I don't know where Jake is. Is he? Is he in Anchorage?
He's in Anchorage.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I should have looked him up.
Yeah, I've I replayed an old Ken Herron show, and he
used to be on constructive criticism occasionally.
Yeah, he's based in Anchorage, but I mean he's doing stuff all over Alaska. I didn't know how far away Fairbanks is from Anchorage.
It's north, right? It's a few hours north.
It's near the middle of the state.
Yeah,
and fairly high north. And
Lori and I want to hit that next
1,000 miles.
Yeah, and Lori and I want to head up that way next time. We want to go up. We want to get up through Denali and some stuff up north. So like the Kenai Peninsula is really awesome. Though, it's the first trip to Alaska where when you guys drive down to Seward, you're gonna be on the Kenai Peninsula, and it really is pretty. Even if you're only be there a short while, it's really nice.
Yeah.
But
so Chuck, is this Alaska?
This is Alaska.
This is
You didn't like that? That's my idea.
No, it was awesome. It was great. It was great.
We've all watched it.
There's more of those. We haven't.
It was awesome.
I wish we had done one when we were in the Alaskan bush and all the bears around, but we just have quick.
In the Alaskan bush when all the bears were around, so the cops watched.
Is that a joke? Wait a minute. That sounds like a good joke.
This is an Alaskan's bush.
It's Katmai. Katmai. Katmai is the Alaskan bush. It's a national park, and
you actually have a nickname for it.
I'll stop now, but I mean seriously, it was the most amazing place that in my life. I've been a lot of really cool places. That was really amazing. That was a truly amazing experience. We will share it eventually on YouTube. It's going to take me a lot of work to edit it, and I hope I have the stuff I need to really edit it and put together a nice story.
Is it going to be entitled "This Is Alaska" Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4?
No, they're vlogs, but
each one will have a different name.
Yeah, they're vlogs, but they're different.
Well, if we go, maybe I'll have to buy a Mini 3.
Mini 3 is a great little drone, Bill, and it works with your RC Pro and your If you have the RC Pro, it works with it. You can just get the drone by itself. Buy the drone, buy a couple of batteries on the side, a la carte, and the hub, and then use your existing RC Pro for your Mavic 3 if you have a Mavic 3. Or if you have an RC1N, you have an RC1N with your Air 2S, right?
Yeah, if a couple of RCN ones.
That works with it too, so you could use one of those. You don't need another remote. If you don't.
No, I'm just saying, I've got the Mini 2, but if I'm going to go to Alaska, I'd like to get that better camera.
Mavic 3 went with me to Alaska for obvious reasons, but
well, yeah, but I mean, we're talking about going on a cruise ship, so
you got to play by the rules. So you got to downsize.
I need to go sub 250, so
the Mini 3 cameras.
Well, I'm curious about this, man.
Mini 3,
the elusive,
the Mini 3 cameras
wild Alaskan beaver.
Yes.
Is that the one? Is that the one?
Gonna hurt you.
Is that the one that has the landing strip? Trimmed into a landing strip.
Yes.
The elusive wild Alaskan beaver.
Alaskan beaver.
I think that's the Brazil.
I like, my favorite beaver is
the
Brazilian
wild Alaskan
beaver.
beaver would be hairsuit, right?
I like Brazilian beaver myself.
And the smooth one, you mean?
Wax beaver.
Yeah. No.
Bill.
I read today they're making plans.
I made you lick your lips, Bill.
Oshita, Las Vegas, whatever his name is saying that they're going to sell the Air 2S now with the DJI RC.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna the DJI RC is it's perfect for those things.
Yeah, and I'm hoping since I already have an Air 2S, I can use the same remote on both.
What's cell service like once you're out there in those cities?
Spotty.
sketchy.
Is it
It's not,
because because I have a problem? I have to stream everywhere I go.
Yeah,
It's a problem. It's an issue.
that's a problem.
Yeah. Wi-Fi comes or your satellite connections. I'm on Verizon, but whenever we were driving around Alaska, it would come and go.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
understand what they're talking about here. The R1N1 is already compatible with
The RC1N is compatible with Air 2, Air 2S, Mini 2,
Mini 3.
Mavic 3, and Mini 3 Pro. So I mean, like you can use that.
You're talking about the old control.
You'd have to relink
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, you'd have to relink it with those things. It's not like the DJI IRC that you can just link to multiple
But
aircraft.
if y'all saw, I posted
listed
an
on it.
article in Coast to Coast Drones about how any day now they're going to make the DJI RC compatible with the Air 2S and yada
Mini
yada.
2.
Right.
I don't know.
The
I think
only
the Air 2S
drawback
is where they're going to stop.
Still can't stream.
there are only two drawbacks with the DJI RC versus RC Pro because it is
No
less
internet.
expensive. It's no, the screen's is 700 nits. So if you're really in a bright spot, it's not going to work as well as the RC Pro.
Right. 700 nits versus 1200 nits.
And if you're not in the United
process
States,
is much stronger in that one, which enables them to give you more features like live streaming from your drone while you're flying.
well, that's not the critical one though, Bill. The critical one
It
is
is
if you
me.
go to, like when Bob went over to Italy, the DJI RC doesn't work nearly as well in CE mode as the RC Pro does, just because it doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
The
Well,
radio
we're going to
isn't as
Alaska,
strong.
so CE
You're
mode
fine.
doesn't
You're in the
matter-
United
doesn't
States.
matter.
You're FCC mode. You're fine. I had no problem using the DJI RC.
I still
with-
can't stream from that controller.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about that, but I understand.
No,
Yeah,
you
well, I
might-
do.
I feel your pain.
Yeah.
I'm an
what's up, Don?
exhibitionist. Okay. Look
There
at
you go.
me. I'm going to show you what I have raw, so I don't have to edit it and make a video out of it.
So you'd have to
I,
use your RC
that-
RC1N with your phone, I guess, right? To stream.
I am of the Bill thinking.
Yeah.
I'm of the build set of mind.
Are they going to add that?
the
to-
least amount of editing possible? Throw that shit out.
I doubt they're going to add streaming
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
the opposite.
RC
You guys know.
Pro
No.
because of the processor strength and the RAM that it has in it. I think that's the issue.
Yeah, that's part of it too. Probably. I mean, it's a light controller. It's a light controller. It's cheap.
I'm not saying it's not a good control. It's a great control. It's a great idea.
It is. It's a great
And
value.
it's fabulous.
Hack's super easy.
Can you do
Hack's
that?
so
Fabulous.
easy.
But it's a $300 control.
Will the
control
GoPro
the
even
screen.
recognize the original Mavic?
Use the
What?
original Mavic Pro? No.
What are we talking about? Mavic Pro and Go 4. Well, we're going way back in time now.
But will it? I don't even think that the Go 4 app would recognize the Mavic Pro. would
No.
No.
Wait. What? Mavic Pro was Go 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mavic Pro
Right.
was the first to get Go 4.
A Mini Pro, a Mini 3 Pro. It
Mini
won't-
3 Pro is on Fly. So,
Oh, yeah.
So Mini 2's on Fly. Mini 2,
Yeah, we're
Air
going-
2,
yeah,
Air
yeah,
2S,
yeah,
The old school Mini
Mavic 3,
forward
Right.
and on Fly.
They're all on Fly.
Yeah.
And they're all
Okay.
option 2 or 3.
Go
Oh,
4
poop
was
on
a
it. I'm
much
gonna
larger
buy the-
program though. Wasn't it? Was that the issue? Wasn't it larger? The space was its actual file space was bigger. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta give my daughter a shower.
I got to go too.
Oh, fine. You guys be that way.
Well, you're getting ready to get pack. And
I got to go
away
pack
for a
and do
few days.
stuff. Gonna go up to the mountains for a few days.
Go sort your socks.
Gonna
you know,
go. I gotta pack.
yeah.
I gotta pack this thing, and I gotta pack
He's
Mavic
gonna
3.
go
and I
look
gotta pack.
for the elusive wild Catskills beaver.
Ooh. Maybe I'll find it in a hot tub near the house.
Well, I was gonna say, I was playing with the wife the other day, and she literally went, "I'm done now." I was like, "What?"
This is way too much information. Okay, so
Yeah, we don't need to hear that.
that's 3 things tonight that I can't unsee. So
Chuck, it was a joke. I wasn't
I
actually
know.
serious.
I'm. It's okay.
It's not like my
You know-
wife.
It's okay.
Bill, I
I'm
got to
good
give you
now, you're
props.
done.
This was a fun stream tonight, I think. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I had a good time. Well, that was the whole point.
I've had better, you know.
Everybody-
I didn't tell any jokes. I had no jokes. I gotta sort my socks, Mudball.
Everybody does
Any
the
socks with
same-
holes I can send down your way. You can make maybe the next fisheye will come from them. I don't know.
Everybody does the same shit on their shows. And then
Not on this one.
If you've watched
I agree
drone
with
shows from Monday
Don.
to Wednesday already, they've pretty much beat to death whatever DJI rumor, whatever Autel rumor, whatever new release is coming out to death before they ever get here. So from time to time, I love to throw something different out to make the people understand you fucked up by not watching.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, you know what? My channel on Sunday night is just like that. It's a Hanger Talk, is anything and everything, and we rarely talk about. I mean, we talk about the new stuff, you know. But what can we say by the end of the week at 10 o'clock at night that hasn't been already said 1,000 times?
Yeah,
You know,
it's
all right,
usually
20.
Tuesday and
That's
Wednesday and
20 is
Thursday
reasonable.
are release days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we just get together and say stupid shit and have a good time. Kind of like tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to go pull out some of my.
I won true
drones.
love here.
Enjoy your company, you know, enjoy everybody's company and have a good time.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is actually pull out some of my older drones that I haven't flown in a long time that I fly sometimes, but I haven't told anybody, and do like some kind of retro series, you know. And of course, I always say I'm going to do it, and then I never fucking do it. So we'll see. But yeah, I was wanting to do.
Trying to get you to take a drink, Bill.
I did.
Oh, say Avada? Wait a minute.
One on this little guy.
They're saying Avada.
See? That's
Oh, everybody's trying to get Bill drunk.
It's like when Tom says okay, it's the same drink.
Yeah, too late.
Oh, and Uncle Bill has random guests. Well, wait a minute. This guy's not a regular on my show, so
nice
I
of
have
you,
random guests too.
It's nice.
And I had Ken Herron sitting on his couch talking about how bad he felt from the COVID vaccine.
Yep. Kicked his
Did anybody
keister.
see my show today? I had a 92-year-old.
I stopped in midway through. I saw you and Bill on there, but I couldn't
92.
stick. I couldn't stick
I
around.
mean,
'cause of
that
work,
guy's
but-
got more energy than most 50-year-olds that I know, you know? Jeez. I was massively impressed by him.
Legend Big saying hello. It's
Yeah, he was super nice, and then he
Paul, right?
faded away for like half the show.
Well,
It
yeah,
was
something
10
happened.
10 minutes or so. Something. What was it that happened?
I still don't know.
Oh,
He came back. He figured it out. He's never
Gary.
done StreamYard before.
Paul.
So he figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of StreamYard, I have some news. I talked to StreamYard today, and my essential plan, you know, that you can buy for $96 a year.
Is that the 1080p one?
No, well, I don't know what it is.
'Cause you get 1080p with one of them. That's
It's
the one that
you know,
Keith and I
you
share.
still have to have the StreamYard word in your screen, but you can have your logo in it and everything. That plan is going to continue, and they'll let me just automatically renew it. And I spoke back and forth with them that it was auto renewable. So
yeah.
Oh, so
I
you're
don't know if
gonna
anybody
pay
cares, but
for a year.
Keith and I are doing StreamYards. We have an upgraded package too. I don't even know which one it is, but I'm paying for it because I got stuck paying for it. We kind of split stuff. We split stuff. So oh wait, no, he has StreamYards. He has StreamYards. I have Epidemic Sound. That's how we did it.
All right,
pick
so I'm
up
going
the
to go
music
around the room
places.
and let everybody say what they're up to, what they're about to release, and if not, they can introduce and tell everybody what their show is going to be like on Sunday night for a fantastic plug here near the end of the show, and then we'll wind up, and I will go give my daughter a shower because I heard my wife just come back upstairs for a second, which is really weird. It's almost like she's early. Anyway, first I'm going to go to Bob.
well, I have to tell you, I had an experience this morning that I've never had. It was a zero zone. Took me 2 weeks to get approval from FAA Drone Zone, and got a COA. It's a 4-page document you get back from the FAA, and then I had to then get another approval from the Air Force Base because I could. It was less than a mile to the runway where F-14s are taking off. And yeah, I did this job this morning, a paying drone job, and it really was a thrill. So that was a new experience for me. That's for sure.
Next up will be Chuck.
Hey, I don't know if I'm going to have an Alaska video ready for Sunday, but Lori and I might pop in, do a live stream or something. We'll see. But
That would be cool.
We're
That would be
gonna
really
start,
cool.
We're going to start live streaming, I think. We're
be
working on our intro and outro right now. I don't know if we'll have it done in time. But anyway, but the Alaska stuff's rolling out, and we have way cooler stuff coming. Might not all have drone stuff in it, but it's way cooler. Trust me. You don't always need drones for epic cool stuff.
Right.
Bill, thanks for having me on, man. It was really, it was super fun. And watch more
And
Kovacs.
Uncle Bill. Yes, watch more Kovacs. Uncle Bill.
Well, all I gotta say is that Bill, thanks for inviting me. I had a great time. I did, and I hope I wasn't rude and obnoxious like I usually am on my own show, because I'm used to being in charge of being, the rude and obnoxious.
It's Chuck approved.
Because that's my channel. Because that's the way we kind of do things. Is whatever happens, happens. But in any case, I was telling folks I might not be on Sunday. It looks like I will be on Sunday. We may be giving some stuff away. I hope to see you all then. And please support this channel, because Bill Thomas, you may or may not know, is a very nice human being, and I'm glad to be here and support his stuff. So anyway, see you Sunday.
That was epic, man.
Very cool. And thank you very
Super
much,
cool.
gentlemen. And let me get over here and get this racked up.
Rack them and stack them.
Trying to find a word. No, wrong one. Is that it? No, that's not it. There it is. All right. With that being said, we'll be back next week, and we'll probably talk about if anybody bought that. Before we go, I wanted to tell everybody we talked to Ron. Literally, he was on the gurney getting ready to be wheeled into surgery. It was minor surgery on his ear. Hopefully, it won't be that big of a deal. So everything should be okay. We have not heard an update from him. I haven't personally. Somebody else out there might. I don't know. But hopefully everything went fine, and Ron should be resting right now, pretty good. So as far as I know, it was just some minor ear surgery, and he should be okay. So tune in next week for some more squirrel craziness and some more joking and some more drone talking, and we might even be talking some cinematic film making here in the very near future. I'm about
tired. Go to Alaska, you can drink this.
Well, I'm kind of like Chuck, man. I'm like, just drone videos are getting kind of blah. So I was actually thinking about maybe making some short movies myself, maybe throwing some drone video in there, and maybe even getting a little crazy. I might even be Seattle drones like they was talking about I need to do. So I don't know.
I like it. Bring it. Send it.
But you know me, I like to talk a bunch of bullshit and then never do it.
No, drones are super cool. We're all addicted to drones, but to use them to do stuff that takes you beyond just a drone video is challenging and very rewarding. I say that from my heart. It's true.
And
I love
Chuck's making some good stuff.
It ain't easy, but it's super fun.
And y'all need to go check it out. The 19 of you that we're still paying, the 20 of you that we're still paying to be here. So,
I think everybody has good stuff.
So thank you. And please come back next week, because we're going to be strange and unusual, but that's kind of normal around here. I actually think I'm going to throw out the season 7 t-shirt next week. We'll see what happens. With that being said, live long and prosper. We will see you next week.